Well, let's try this again. Well, you haven't been here from the previous takes. Some were canceled because the local weather is kind of making my mind a bit spacey. And one of them I really went from rant to raving mode because this racist is really getting under my skin, making my blood boil and blister to the surface, slowly eroding my very limited level of patience. Ah, here once again, Grummz has exposed yet another racist. This time put together this compilation by G. Grosscock 41. This is the community manager for the new Fallout show, which do not hate watch the new Fallout show. Go watch Nuka Break. It's free, it's on YouTube. This just really goes to show you how Phil DEI Spencer should not be running a company. This is the umpteenth racist DEI person that has been exposed surrounding the company. Phil DEI Spencer keeps pushing the now proven in the Supreme Court and local and smaller courts.
One of your AI overlords here. He meant lower courts as rulings determine anti-discrimination laws apply to DEI policies.
DEI principles throughout Xbox, ruining studio after studio, which is going to make it an absolute nightmare for his replacement to have to fix. But hey, all the good talent's going elsewhere. So, oh well. Let's dive into this, and I'm going to debunk the stuff she says because why not? Fundamentally, POC can't be racist against white people. Yes, they can. They can have bias, but racism is systemic, and in the U.S. No, racism is an inherent biological trait that you're born with. You learn empathy and non-discrimination as you age. Source, science. The system benefits the white community. No, it doesn't. The majority of people in this country, white people, are middle class or lower class. If you're going to argue racism is systemic in America, you're going to argue your upper class ass is part of the racist establishment, which is actually pretty accurate considering rich people continuously finance DEI and other racist stuff so they can systematically get rid of the people they find undesirable. It isn't regular white people who are living in gated communities that keep out the quote-unquote undesirables. It isn't the average white people who, when Martha's Vineyard had a bunch of Latinos brought to their doorstep as part of the relocation program by Texas and Florida of illegals, flipped out and had them immediately removed. It isn't the average white people who benefit from squat. And has been since we established ourselves at the start of our country's history. All right, first off, person lacking content of character. You weren't here 300 years ago. 300 years ago, founding fathers, while they did believe monarchies were the best form of government because a good king could get a lot of stuff done, but a bad king could get a lot of stuff done as well with little checks to the power. Originally, they considered making America a constitutional monarchy, but settled on a constitutional republic after they made the Confederacy, because the Confederacy of America was the government after we won the War of Independence. Now, the ideal was, because at the time, you were often just born into your station in life and you did not have much upper mobility. The founding fathers opposed that ideal. They wanted people to be able to earn their way higher in life. Now, would everyone earn a higher way in life? No. Some people are just naturally gonna not be very good at life, like it's a game. They're just gonna naturally be lower on the totem pole. It is just how things are, either due to circumstance or due to nature of their birth or due to poor decisions. But they would have the chance to make something of their life, to earn a higher social standing, to earn a better standard of living. And that is what they set forth to create. Was it perfect? No. Were the people who made it perfect? No. Some of them were outright evil. But they were not systemically racist from the beginning. This country was not built on systemic racism. Pick up a history book not written by a Marxist and read for once. Sounds about white. Because he's mouthy little white boy that knows how to string big words together to sound real smart. TM. Yep, I totally do. Men, white men. Oh, now cool. She's also sexist. With white knight complexes sat around the table and thought, what's the way to profit off of real trauma that is very real problem in this industry, especially content creation. Look, I'm disabled. Content creation is not hard. It is a pretty enjoyable job for the most part. Like, there is some labor behind it, but compared to what many others have to do to make a living, it is it pales in comparison. You want real trauma? Go ask the people who have had to listen to me bitch incessantly about YouTube screwing me and throttling my channel. That's trauma. It haunts their very dreams. Fuck him and all. Fuck him and fuck all the people making excuses for him and the thousands of white folk like him. Or you're taking it personally, and per my original post, and you need to stop. When POC say white people, they're saying the broader community that is still very much inherently racist. No, they're not. You don't get to dictate that. Neither do I. As white people, sorry. That's not for debate. You're right. We're not debating this stuff with you racists, and frankly, no, we're just done. It's time for the adults in the room to take control again. No. Just no. We're done. You're done. Do not support companies that hire people like this. They hate you. They tell you to your face they hate you. This is the nature of Marxists. They are vile, disgusting wastes of our potentially finite heat energy. This is all they do. All they do. They are born from the upper class. Their life is supremely easy. They're not going to have, they didn't have to scrimp and save. Now, yes, some Marxists are born from middle and lower class, and they are equally stupid. But most Marxists are upper class yuppies. And this is the kind of thing they bring with them. Like, we didn't have this problem in the old days. Now, let me tell you what happened in the old days. If you had a community manager who said any of this whatsoever, they were fired instantly. And no, there was no like, well, maybe let me hear me out. No, instantly fired. And the company came out and they were like, oh, look, we are so sorry. We didn't know this person was like that. We should have vetted them better. We denounced everything they said. We are not racist. We want everyone to come and enjoy our show. We want everyone to come and enjoy our product. That is how gaming was back in the day before these people who should have been gatekeeped then. But thankfully, more people are realizing we need to gatekeep them now. Came in and brought their derision and their disgusting ideology. And before I go off into another blood-boiling, blister-forming rant, I'm going to end it there. Let me know what you guys think about this. And once again, do not hate watch the new Fallout show. Let it die. Like the Lorax song. Let it die, let it shrivel up and die. Come on, people. Everyone with me. Come on. Sing it in the comments. Peace.